What it do, what it do, how y'all feeling? Welcome, this is Ash Neil's Radio. I am your host, Ash Neil. That is I. So, we talking to y'all. Yes. Now, Karmelo Anthony's mom, she came out with a press conference discussing a lot of the misinformation that's been going on. And, you know, it's been a shit ton of misinformation. Now, this video that I'm doing is going to be aimed towards those people that had a lot to say. Because there was a lot of stuff talked about the GoFundMe being used to buy a new home and a new truck. And she had to clear all that up. So, let's see if some of these people with prominent channels lied.
Good afternoon. My name is Kayla Hayes. I am the mother of Karmelo Anthony. 3 years ago, my family moved to North Texas searching for a better life. Like so many other families, we wanted to give our children the future we did not have. My husband worked hard every single day to provide for us, to make sure we're in the best financial position possible. As a stay-at-home mom, I made it my life's mission to ensure our children are loved, nurtured, and supported every step of the way. In wake of this tragic incident, our family has been under attack. Whatever you think what happened between Karmelo and the Metcalf boys, my 3 younger children, my husband, and I didn't do anything.
Think about what she said. She said the Metcalf boys. She got more information than we do. Just keep that in mind. She didn't say Austin by himself. She said the Metcalf boys. Let her continue.
Anything to deserve to be threatened, harassed, and lied about. The lies and false accusations that have been said about us, especially over the past week, has been overwhelming.
Tell them.
The lies and their amplification put my family in danger, as well as everyone in our community, everyone involved in the investigation, from the police, the attorneys, and the court staff.
Think about that. She said clear as day. Your lies put everybody in danger, the investigation in jeopardy. So, like I said, this video is going to be aimed towards those people who told those lies. Is there a defamation case to be made?
Our address and my husband's previous employer's address has been put on all social media platforms. My husband had to take a leave of absence because he's afraid what may happen to our family. His mental health is deteriorating day by day. We have endured death threats. My 13-year-old daughter is afraid to sleep in her own bedroom because she's fearful of what may happen to her. And let me be clear, the claims that were used about the public donation to buy a home or anything else are completely false.
False. Call her a liar. Go ahead, call her a liar. Because y'all had a lot to say about these donation funds.
We have not received a single dime.
A dime.
From the Give, Send, Go fundraiser.
So where'd the Escalade come from? Y'all was talking big shit. They haven't got a dime.
And the co-founder has stated that clearly. In the reality, we were just notified yesterday that we could begin to withdraw funds. And it still takes several days to receive those funds.
The irony. Think about that. They just got notified that they could take the funds out. And then it takes a few days. They haven't even gotten the funds. But according to a lot of these people, they done bought a house and a new car.
Once a request is made. I don't know why we are being targeted and discriminated against before a fair trial. Our son deserves the same rights under the law that everyone is afforded to. He's been raised in a 2-parent home with structure, stability, love, and we put God first in everything that we do.
Oh. Jason Whitelock. They put God in everything they do. They come from a 2-parent loving home, Jason. I heard Austin's dad and his mom were separated. I heard Austin's dad had a criminal history too, because I know there's a lot of people that's going out there talking and smearing the people that's representing them, the brother and his organization, talking about the brother has something to do with his. We should see his criminal history. Why are we looking at the brother's criminal history that has nothing to do with the family? He just representing the family. But the Metcalf's dad has a history as well. So all of this shit, there's tit for tat. We could play it too. But we're going to see who, in the end, is going to prevail.
We believe in the Constitution. We believe in the laws of this state.
That's right.
But those laws must apply to all of us.
That's right.
Not just some of us. To be clear, we will not speak publicly about specific details of what happened under the tent on that rainy and awful day. There's an active investigation that everyone involved wants to be full and fair.
Right.
We believe in legal process.
Right.
And that is where the truth will come out. To the family who experienced the loss, my heart truly goes out to you. To those who have supported my family, thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Right.
We ask for your continued support, patience, and prayers as we navigate this difficult process. Thank you.
Exactly. And I second that. Nobody wished bad on the Metcalf family. No, nobody. We all feel for them. They lost their baby, bro. Nobody's going to be like, ha ha, you deserve it. Now, you got some idiots out there that are saying shit like that, but I guarantee you they're in response. Because the shit that's going on right now, smearing his family, is getting out of hand. And like I said, there's a lot of prominent pages that are lying about these donations.
This is verified. This is going to be the difference between me and other people that you follow. They'll just go off the hook and just say all this stuff is true. I don't know. I can't verify what their situation is.
Okay. So ask yourself, if he can't verify this kind of information, why is this a story? Why would you even bring this up? And the title of the story is Karmelo Anthony's family exposed. That's what the title says, exposed. After allegedly, I give you the putting the allegedly in there. After allegedly buying house, luxury car with donation funds. So they do that little allegedly thing to try to be like, oh, well, I wasn't saying definitively. I was just saying. But he did start this shit by saying, I can't verify it. Let's see if his energy towards this lie sways toward him not believing it.
I just know it's rumored, and these rumors don't look good for them, that they got this GoFundMe money with.
Think about it. That's what the room is for, to make them look bad. But let's hear you go ahead and give it life.
To be honest, the judge didn't have to lower the bond amount because they got $500,000, which would probably be enough collateral to take care of the bond, to bond him out. So they have the means to accomplish the $1 million bond. So for them dropping the bond of $250,000 was extremely low and unnecessary.
Wow. There's multiple stories where people who done more crime, mass shooting, and their bond was lower than that. There's multiple cases where cops claim self-defense and shot an unarmed person in the same state, and their bond wasn't $1 million. So, show your bias. Go ahead, Tatum.
Let's move forward. We see that they raised $500-some thousand. It's going to go up more and more. We get closer to the trial. And if he takes this to trial, it's probably going to get more and more. There's going to be more and more money coming in because the people of the Maryland are silly as a mother. I bet you $1 million. Most of the people that funded this are black.
Anthony's family.
Of course.
This is BLM. This is what the black community does. This is what our pastors do. This is what they do, right? And so the family of Karmelo Anthony are still raising money. They got the bond reduced to $200,000, kept the rest of the money, moved into a mansion, right? So if you are so-called threats, why do you have to move in an $800,000 a year house? A house worth $800,000? Because it's Black Lives Matter all over again.
Now, remember, Brandon Tatum just said that he doesn't know if this is verified, but he's giving life and energy and airtime to this motherfucker to spew this shit. Think about it. He still wants it to be known, just in case the Anthony family wanted to start suing some of you motherfuckers. He wanted to let it be known that he just was giving the news. He doesn't agree with it. We see you, nigga.
Remember how Black Lives Matter stole all the money from the black community, raised over $50 million, and then disappeared, and they were investigated for fraud and exposed by Candace Owens? Well, that's exactly what his family is doing off the backs of dumb ignorant black people who are full of racism, hate, and are so blinded by that they're willing to send money to a cause that they shouldn't be sending money to. It's BLM all over again.
And I'm telling you this, and I said it 100 times in a row. If Karmelo Anthony would have did this to another black kid, neither one of them would have got a GoFundMe. None of them. They wouldn't have supported Karmelo Anthony, and they definitely wouldn't have supported the person who died.
Look at all the energy he is giving when we have the Rittenhouses and the Zimmermans. Look at him. Someone died. And look at the title. I said the title, but look at this headline right here in this video. Karmelo Anthony's family buys a $150,000 Escalade, rents a $900,000 home after $500,000 in donations, and bond out to $250,000. If you don't believe this story, why is it sitting there posted for your viewers to have emotions behind it after that 3-second caveat of, I think this is bullshit? And now you're giving so much energy to what we now know is a lie. Come on, man.
Nobody got to GoFundMe. You want to bet me? Find me a GoFundMe where a black kid stabbed another black kid, or a black kid killed another black kid. They'll break a GoFundMe record if they GoFundMe all these young brothers that get killed by other brothers. It will never happen. These silly people of the melanin that are secretly racist and they hate white people. Go look at the GoFundMe link. Go look at his GoFundMe comments. What are they saying? They hate white people. They glad he did this. This is revenge. Let me explain this to you because this is how I used to think.
Now remember, this is a lie. He doesn't believe this. Mind you, it was a Give, Send, Go account, not a GoFundMe account. So as he's continuing on something that's been proven false, he goes into some anecdotes. Oh, I know how this shit, let me tell y'all how it go down. This.
When they see a white kid, when you black in America and you grew up in the hood or you grew up anywhere in a prominent black neighborhood, most of the time, not all the time, people different. Most of the time, you have a underlying hatred towards white people. Therefore, when something happened to a white person, your whole mindset is they did this to us, that's what they get. We used to be slaves. I don't care what happened to white people. They beat us, so when one of us killed them unjustifiably, it don't matter because they...
Shut up. That's what I'm saying. Nobody's listening to you. They send these black folks out there to make the black community to look back, at least to talk about it, talk shit. Oh, I'm a part of the black community. I know how we are. Bro, you not like us either. Sorry. And the funny part about this whole thing is this misinformation campaign, it actually caused harm to the Anthony family, and people were just running with the misinformation, believing that if they say allegedly or I don't know, it's going to absolve them of charges. No, you're going to get a suit too. So we also have this guy, Timothy. Oh, Timothy Poole. Now, Timothy had a take on this earlier when it all went down that I agree with. He said that Karmelo Anthony may have a self-defense case due to some analogy he was using about somebody at a party, right? Coming up to you, you give him warning, say, hey, stop. They show him a gun, the guy don't stop, and you get shot, boom, that's self-defense, right? Now, let's see how he feels about the fake donation story.
We're in trouble in this country. We are in trouble. Here's the news. Family of killer Karmelo Anthony to buy new house.
Now, what he said is that slick shit. Again, this is absolving themselves of charges. The news. That's how they say. This is the news. Not, this is what's going on. This is what I know. This is what has been said. This is what's going on in today's time. This is fact. They can literally, if they get charged, they can be like, no. All I was doing was delivering the news.
And security with donated $430,000 as he's freed in Austin Metcalf murder. We are in trouble as a nation, as a people, and you know, after my last segment, honestly, guys, I'm largely viewing a lot of our political issues as, I don't know, this AI stuff. I don't think people realize is how serious this stuff really is. But in terms of the politics of this nation, this story, let me tell you, nothing screams self-defense and innocent like buying a new house with funds that were donated for a legal defense.
Huh. Tim, this was a lie. Did you get the memo? No? Okay. I'm going to give you a few. I'm going to give you a few seconds to see if you clear it up.
This is what Black Lives Matter activism is,
So,
and always has been.
Another
and I don't
one.
think it bodes well for Karmelo Anthony. But I will give you an update. As I had the discussion with Jack Posobiec the other day.
Nope. He ain't going to cover it up. And that's what we're saying. Man, I swear to God, the Anthony family, y'all got a case. And there's a number of these motherfuckers. This guy, some YouTuber, don't know him, but he jumped on the bandwagon. He said the same shit about the mansion and the Escalade and all that, right? And watch how his tone changes when he finds out that it was a lie.
Oh boy. The team, or Karmelo Anthony himself, have released a new video that, well, isn't going over how they had probably hoped. And, well, they just bought a brand new $150,000 Escalade to go with their $800,000 home.
No, they didn't. They've had it for a while. They've had that Escalade for a while. So you're lying. But go ahead.
This whole thing is playing out so embarrassingly. Even if I give Karmelo the benefit of the doubt, the people around him are making me hate him. I mean, why are they doing this? Why are they buying a brand new Escalade? Why are they moving into a huge mansion?
Think about that. So, in the middle of his little rant, right, I'm sitting here like, damn, everybody is going off with this fake ass story. But I caught this video late. This video of him finding out that they haven't even gotten the money yet just made it juicy to me. Watch how he dies inside as he reads the fact that They haven't gotten the money yet, and you just told all your viewers that they did and used it to buy a mansion.
He has not withdrawn his funds from his $450,000 GiveSend Go fundraiser. Jacob Wells, co-founder of the popular crowdsourcing platform, tells TMZ that no funds have been distributed as the company receives clarity from the campaign recipient on use of funds so that people can be confident on how their donation is being used. Well, that sounds to me like there may be his campaign funds may have been frozen.
What? Frozen? Wait, like he was never going to be able to use them without the item list or knowing what it was being used for? But that didn't keep you from putting out a whole video of a lie of them purchasing the Escalade and the mansion with the funds that were frozen? Or they didn't even get issued yet? Oh, yeah. The way you crumble. Now watch his excuse. Watch what he really tries to turn this into so it won't be looked at as defamation.
Maybe there's an investigation going into how those campaign funds are being used. Because very clearly, these funds were gathered as a way to fundraise for his legal defense.
Wow. Evidently, these funds were gathered for his legal defense. That's what he said. But the other video, he said it was used for an Escalade in the mansion. Oh, look, please, Anthony family, get these motherfuckers.
Not to buy a new house, not to buy a new Escalade. Now, I do think that there is a plausible explanation for the Escalade, which we're going to talk about later.
Shut the fuck up. You ain't talking about shit later. Now, that's what I'm saying. When it starts to fall apart, you know, you got a lot of people that said it. It was some prominent channels, even some news channels that were saying this shit about the new house and the new car, you know what I mean, the new truck. And they was on a cold-ass scrubbing campaign. So, I'm telling everybody, whoever sees this video, share this video. Please, like, share, and subscribe. And if you don't have your own platform, your own channel, you can do some work. I want you to go around every social media app from Twitter or X, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, hell, YouTube. And you screenshot, especially the prominent ones, of the pages that are peddling this lie about the Karmelo family purchasing a mansion and an Escalade with their donation funds. Because we're going to have to make sure somebody's held accountable for this bullshit. We're not about to just let it go by. Sorry. So yes, send them to me. I'll make a whole video of all.